Hey Mini enthusiasts, how are you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're all well and I hope you're having a great day. We've got P out in the background there and I've got the Racing Green in front of me and it's looking absolutely amazing. So I won't reveal now. Watch the video and enjoy. So in this week's video on the Racing Green, I'm going to be fitting the decals on the car, and at the moment you won't know what decals there are, but if you watch the video all will be revealed. I think it looks really good. I'm really pleased with how it come out. It's not standard Racing Green decals, so some of you might guess. So that's later on in the video, but early on in the video had some problems with the wiring, electrical gremlins. Really frustrating because, as you know, I bought a brand new wiring loom for the car. So like I say, the car is looking fantastic. I cannot wait to reveal it to you, and it's 95% done now. I literally just need to fit the engine and the gearbox, which fingers crossed should be back within the next 2 or 3 weeks. So sit down, enjoy, and catch you again soon. Cheers. Right, I'm having a few issues, guys. So I can't really get anything to work on the dash pod. The displays, none of the bulbs will work, or they'll work intermittently. Very much like you're getting a bad earth, so you put the indicator on and one of the other bulbs will flash dimly. I've been messing around with it for ages. Obviously, it's got a brand new loom on it, so it's not going to be anything with the actual, you know, corroded wiring or anything like that, but it is just acting like it's got a bad earth. I actually think the problem itself is in the connector. Now I've actually cleaned this connector up a bit. So this is the brand new one that come with a loom. As you can see, it's 3D printed, and these terminals on here, they're just rubbish. And I actually think I'm possibly getting a bad connection on those terminals there, because it just goes into like this ribbon wire in here. I've cleaned up all of these connectors on the circuit board, but you are just relying on literally just sitting up against that. And these connections on here are they're just not great. So I think that's a problem. I've got the old loom down. Never throw anything away until you know everything works, and you can see that old loom, those connections are just much better. That's obviously original, so I don't quite know what I'm going to do yet. Plus that old plug just keeps falling out. That 3D printed plug is not great. I might end up having to chop this plug off and then solder it onto the new loom, which is really annoying because you don't want to be mucking about soldering stuff up on brand new looms. But like I say, the quality of that plug is just poor, to say the least. I mean, probably if anything, it's got an earth connection on there. I bet maybe the problems are going to be with that earth. So I'll do a bit more playing around. I'm not going to video it all because this sort of stuff takes like hours. You end up chasing stuff and trying to fix stuff for hours. So back in a bit. I don't quite know what I'm going to do to fix it yet. Right, so after a bit more faffing, I've made the decision to cut out this 3D printed plug. If I show the two side by side there, you'll see what I mean in the terms of quality. Just light years apart, and I'm sure the bad earth problems I'm getting, poor connections, are from these. They're absolutely rubbish. So that loom come from Mini Spares. It's not often I'm disappointed, but that's just absolute rubbish. It's 3D printed. A few, you know, a bit of pushing and pulling with the lugs, and the lug broke off. Yeah, it's just absolute tosh. As you can see, the original one is far better quality. So we're going to strip these wires back. We're going to solder them, and then obviously shrink wrap everything. But yeah, I think the difference is night and day there. It's no surprise.
that I was having earthing issues and that with that. Right, so sort of half hour later, I've wired this original plug back into the new loom. It is frustrating, I've had to do this. I've just tried it quickly, and from what I can see, everything is working now. I'm not getting any bad earths. Obviously things like the oil pressure switch, I suppose I can earth that out to see whether the bulbs and that are working, but yeah, everything seems to be working, no hassle now. I'm certainly not getting the bad earth fault that I was getting through it. So frustrating, but hey ho, that's mini bits for you, isn't it? Right, I'm not sure where we are on the videos. I've just been doing bits and bobs really. Obviously got all the wipers and wiper motor in. That's all bolted in properly now. Cleaned up the horn and got the horn on now inside the car. Really looking nice. So another little touch I've done. So obviously we've got the seats in now, and I've got that gorgeous steering wheel redone by Elliott Price, retro mini retrim. So you've got the red accents on the door cards, they're original both sides, and they're on the rear quarter door cards as well. So I've followed that through with the red accents on the steering wheel, the stitching, and a black leather gear knob, again with red stitching and red accents in there. I think that just finishes it off really nicely. Really pleased with that. That gear knob was actually one Elliott had done for someone else, and they didn't pay for it, so I got it for a few quid cheaper, which was good. Yeah, I've got a problem with seats at the moment. I've just found one of the bolts is broken, and it's broken off inside, so I need to drill it out, get a new bolt in there. But I'm really pleased with that, how that interior is coming together now. What do you think of the red accents, the stitching? I think it just goes with the door cards and that. Wasn't sure to begin with, but I'm really liking it. Right, a bit of garage maintenance. So my lovely garage doors, I like to keep them clean. So they haven't been cleaned for a year, just to give you some idea. So we're going to put some Auto Finesse iron out on there. Now obviously, even though the garage is closed most of the time I'm working in there, you get contaminants on the outside of the garage. Yeah, and it's quite surprising. So you watch when I put this on, and we'll give those doors a clean. Right, there we go. So that's much better, isn't it? It's quite amazing the level of contaminants you get. All that purple is the iron getting pulled out, and that's on the outside. So you can imagine what it's like when you've got a car on the inside that's left uncovered. So if you're ever working in a garage, you're doing a bit of cutting and grinding, make sure you get everything covered up. Right, so I've been keeping this a bit of a secret. The car is pretty much finished now, apart from the engine. Looking absolutely fantastic, really pleased with it. For a long time now, I had an idea of what I wanted to do with the decals. I ordered the decals, they've taken a while to get here, but they're finally here. So today is going to be fitting the decals, and I'm really excited about it. So we've got some standard racing green decals, but I also have, probably very hard to see because it's white on white, the John Cooper Garage's 30th anniversary laurels and the twin side stripes. Unfortunately, they sent me the wrong badge for the back, so I need to contact them to hopefully get the right one. But yeah, let me put you on time lapse. Might be a bit of effing and blinding in this because it's not going to be easy. And get these decals fitted.
Right, well that's annoying. I think you probably saw me lay it out, or might have turned the camera off before then. So the offside rear, the driver's side, the rear quarter decal, a bit of the vinyl's missing, which is a bit of a pain. The front wings have got gaps in them for like a Sport LE, and they shouldn't, they should be continuous. And the rear Cooper gel badge is wrong. So I've just contacted Mike via email, and I'll send them back, or ask for the correct bits to be sent. I just hope, it's taken me, I think 7 weeks to get these decals. So please, hopefully it's not another 7 weeks to get them corrected. Hopefully they sort it out quite quickly. Yeah, a bit frustrating, but that's mini life, isn't it? 1 week later.
So to be fair, they did ship me out the correct decals pretty quickly. I haven't laid them out yet, but I'm assuming they're right. However, I did email and say that this was the wrong badge. Even sent a photo of it, but they haven't. Am I missing something? No, definitely not there. So I'm gonna have to email again. It should be just a Cooper gel badge to go on the back here. But anyway, let's get these side decals on. I can't wait to see what it looks like.
You have tried to bring me down. 1 time, 2 times, too many. I've been lost, but now I'm found, and I'm not taking it again. So I won't let you stay ahead, stay ahead. I'm leading, not gonna pay defense. I won't run all this time. I won't, no I won't. I will fight back, stand back on my own. You cut like life, but can't break a diamond. You are a beast, but I am a hunter. You held me down, but I'm a climber. You stole my light, but I am thunder. You cut like life, but can't break a diamond. You are a beast, but I am a hunter. You held me down, but I am a climber. You stole my light, but I am thunder. I am thunder. I am thunder. I am thunder. You stole my light, but I am thunder, thunder. You have tried to bring me down. 1 time, 2 times, too many. I've been lost, but now I'm found, and I'm not taking it again. So I won't let you stay ahead, stay ahead. I'm leading, not gonna play defense. I won't run all this time. I won't, no I won't. I will fight back, stand back on my own. So I won't let you stay ahead, stay ahead. I'm leading, not gonna play defense. I won't run all this time. I won't, no I won't. I will fight back, stand back on my own. You cut like life, but can't break a diamond. You are a beast, but I am a hunter. You held me down, but I'm a climber. You stole my light, but I am thunder. You cut like life, can't break a diamond. You are a beast, but I am a hunter. You held me down, but I am a climber. You stole my light, but I am thunder. I am thunder. I am thunder. I am thunder, thunder.
Right, there we go. I'm super pleased with that. They are really, really difficult to do. It's quite useful that they're on the transfer paper because you get the exact spacing. Although, to be fair, if you were just doing a roll of pin strop, I've done pin stropping before, it's usually pretty easy. If it's a single pin strop, just pick your point at the back, just pull the whole lot out, and then just lay it on the front. Do it in one piece and then cut your door shuts and that afterwards. You get it nice and straight. But that application tape obviously keeps your perfect gap. So there we go. I still need to do the other side. I'm not going to video that. But what do you think of the livery? I've been in two minds for ages about whether to go completely standard racing green or go to 30th anniversary livery. Because John Cooper conversions, they were bought out for the 30th anniversary, and I think it just looks the absolute nuts, really, really does. And then round the back we get the 30th anniversary bird badge. I've kept the racing green badge on that side. I do still need the Cooper one from there, but yeah, I am super pleased with that. It's certainly coming together now, isn't it? Right, turn it round, get the other side done.